Mom, that's what I'm saying. I want a baby sister.
I know.
It's taken a long time. It's like I'm waiting, and I keep praying.
I know. You just have to keep praying. That's it, Annabelle, okay?
It's not gonna work.
It is gonna work. I promise. You just have to be patient. We have to just keep praying.
I keep praying.
It'll happen, okay? I promise.
It won't happen.
It will. You can't say that.
I want a baby daddy.
You say?
I got my baby on my tummy.
Where?
On my tummy.
How'd it get in there?
Because I ate her.
You eat the baby?
Yeah. It's a baby on there.
Is a baby in there?
Yeah. How about you?
So I just got home. Went to go pick up some lunch for me and Annabelle. Crazy. This is actually the first pregnancy test that I bought in like 6 to 8 months now. So we're just on this journey of trying. Here it is. Not pregnant. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is never gonna make the video, but this is a pregnancy, trying to conceive diary, I guess, that I'm filming. I just took a test because my period was supposed to be like 2 days ago, I think, and it has not come yet, so yeah, it's probably just irregular this month, but I figured I'd just record just in case, I guess. Alright, I'm about to check. Not pregnant. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, it's our infertility journey that we've been recording for quite some time now, and I kind of wanted to do an introduction video. I recorded one of these like 2 months ago and I just wasn't feeling it. Like the lighting, my makeup, like everything was just off. So I've been putting it off for way too long now, and it's really about time that I start posting some episodes or some parts, because I'm like accumulating so many videos right now that I have to keep editing, and it's getting like a little overwhelming. So I want to make it easy and just start with the intro and just kind of talk to you guys about what's been going on and what we're really expecting and what we've been dealing with and going through. So yeah, it's gonna be a long chit chat video, so if this is not your jam, that's totally fine, just X out. But if you are interested and you are curious about what's going on, then keep on watching. I got pregnant when I was 19, and Michael and I had just moved to Virginia. That was his first duty station, so you know, obviously we weren't trying, but we weren't being careful either. And I think like 7 months into our first duty station, we got pregnant. And before that, I was already seeing like a fertility specialist, just because I was like always curious as to like why nothing was happening. Like I wasn't getting any like oopsies or anything. So I was just really curious. Yes, at 19 I was curious because I figured something was wrong, being that we weren't being careful at all and nothing was happening. So I think a little after I saw that fertility specialist, she said everything was fine and that it's just obviously not our time, and I kind of left it as that. And then I think a few months later I got pregnant. So that was like out of the blue and that was like random, but for the most part I did have a pretty easy pregnancy. No complications. The only thing was that I wasn't gaining weight, so she wasn't gaining weight, so they just decided to induce me at 37 weeks, and that was pretty much it. She was healthy, she was fine, and yeah, we kind of just put a pause on trying to grow our family, just because, you know, we were still young and financially like we weren't at our very best. So thinking that it was a smart decision, we just were on birth control, and yeah, we weren't really trying, and we kind of were content with just having one until Belle gets about like 4 years old, and she's now constantly asking for a sibling, asking literally almost every day. And I don't bring these up to her. I don't bring up the situation of having a baby or being pregnant at all, obviously, because she's so young. So, and it obviously never crossed my mind. But for her to just randomly ask is just kind of, you know, it's weird, and she's kind of understanding it. Maybe because she's always been alone, meaning that, you know, she was the only child, so she's probably bored and she wants a sibling to play with. I don't know, but yeah, so it didn't click, it didn't hit me until like she was really starting to ask. And then I finally got off birth control. I think I was on birth control on and off for about 3, almost 4 years. So I got off of it I think in 2017, and we weren't really trying until like 2018. So by trying, I mean we were using the apps, and you know, those days that it would say that I'd be ovulating, we'd try and like nothing would happen. So this was going on for like up until now, up until we started seeing, like, getting into it more and seeing the fertility specialist. Like, we were just focused on the apps. I was using like the ovulation strips, and it would tell me that like I'd be ovulating, and then we'd try on those days and nothing would happen. So that really got me to question everything. And yeah, we took it upon ourselves. Michael got a sperm analysis, and I had to get like an HSG test, which I did vlog, but I accidentally deleted the footage. I'm really upset about that, but that came back normal, so all good there. I remember getting an ultrasound and having my ovaries checked to see if there were any cysts, and I do not have any cysts. So for the most part, you can say that I'm normal and healthy, which is great. You know, you don't want to hear bad news ever. So the fact that I keep hearing the doctors say that everything looks great and everything looks normal, that's a good sign. That's great. We've been vlogging our infertility journey. I've been vlogging or like doing like mini clips here and there that I'll insert in the video, and it's, you know, me taking pregnancy tests and they come back being negative. This was like ever since last year that I was doing it. Yeah, it's a lot. So as of now, currently, you'll see in the vlogs that I post that I was against taking medication, and Michael was as well, just because I didn't know how my body was going to react. But talking it over and just seeing how things have been, we've decided to try. And I don't want to go in this with the outcome of us potentially not having another baby and thinking that we didn't try our absolute hardest and everything possible. I'm gonna feel like I went through all this for nothing if I didn't really try every single thing. So I don't want to feel like that. So I think in the footage that I'm gonna include, or maybe it's gonna be after this, you'll see that I'm iffy about taking medication. So one day I won't, and then the next day I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess we are gonna take medication. It's gonna seem a little bit wishy-washy, I know, but we just really made the decision that we have to try. And this is like the time where it's a good time to try. The fertility care out here is great, and it's very inexpensive, which is great. So we really want to take advantage and really just get on this. Belle's gonna be 7 soon, and I feel like I shouldn't rush, but at the same time, like, with the age gap, it's cutting it close. Like, I really want them to have some sort of relationship and bond, which they will, obviously, but like with the big age gap, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's hard. I just want to walk out of this knowing that we've tried everything possible, and I feel like that'll really give me some closure if we don't end up pregnant at all, which I've honestly kind of grown to accept at this point. It's frustrating and it sucks for Annabelle's sake, because she's literally constantly asking. Now that she's older, she's literally asking every single day, if not every day, every other day, and we have this conversation all the time. And she's become very understanding, I feel like, because she knows that every time she's gonna ask if I'm pregnant and I say no, she expects that. So I feel like she's getting it more, going to the doctors more, and like talking to the fertility specialist, and her being there in the room, she's getting it. She's like, she sees that it's a process, so we talk about it, and I just try and reassure her that, you know, everything happens for a reason and our time will come soon. So as of now, the doctor really wasn't pushing it because he knows my situation about like having anxiety and stuff, so he knows that like I really wanted to keep it like minimal with the medication, little to no medication if anything. But he did bring up the fact that maybe we could try Clomid and see where that would take us. So that's kind of where we're at right now. It's Saturday, August 27th, I think, and I'm on my second day of Clomid. Well, I will be tonight. I'm taking it at nighttime just because I feel like if I feel any symptoms, I wouldn't be able to feel it because I'd be asleep. So I'm taking it at night, and I'm on day 2. So I'm gonna be on it for 5 days total. I'm on 50 milligrams, 1 pill per day. So I think I put it in my head that it can't be that bad, and I'm trying to just like go with the flow and not even think about it so much. I'm just writing it out and just taking it, and whatever happens happens. I'm not really expecting much from this, but I'm not expecting like negative things either. I'm just waiting to see what happens basically. It's been a journey, and I know that there's so many women that experience infertility, secondary infertility, everything, and we're not gonna go through the same things, but we're going through similar situations to where we can't conceive. And it's really hard, and it's hard for people to understand. At the end of the day, whatever you may be going through, even though you might have a cyst and I don't have a cyst, and I have high of something and you have a low of something, like regardless of anything that we may be dealing with, even though it's not the same outcome that we're both facing, is that we are trying to get pregnant. So I just say that, and I want you to know that if you're going through this, you're not going through it alone, and everything happens for a reason, and trust the process. And that's exactly what I'm doing, is I'm just trusting the process. I try not to question why this is happening. We never should, and even if we do, just know that the outcome is going to make sense. If you're going through this and it's been hard on you, I totally get it. I feel you 100,000%. It's just something that us women are going through, and it makes us stronger in the end. I'm grateful that this has become our journey because I'm learning so much from it. I'm learning so much more about my body, and I'm learning to be more like in tune, and it's making me realize that we need to take care of ourselves better, not just to have a baby, but just our overall health is just so important. And I'm seeing it now. Like, I get it. I totally get it 100%. You're not going through this alone. I want to keep making these videos, so I'll be filming way more. I have so much editing to do. We've literally accumulated so many videos in these past couple of months. It's a lot, but it's never too late. And if you feel like something's wrong, get on that right away. Like, don't wait. If you feel like just the slightest bit, your intuition is always right. So just trust your gut and get checked. Everything's fine on my end. Everything is fine with Michael. I do have like low iron, so I am anemic. Other than that, I'm fine, I feel like, for the most part. I do like have a benign tumor in my adrenal glands that I have to get checked up on like every 6 months, but it's so tiny, and my doctor says that this is so common that people don't know that they have it because no one ever thinks to check that they have it. So that's reassuring for me. But yeah, just work on you, get your mind right, get your body right, and everything really will fall into place for you. And I say that with the most confidence because I never cared for this ever in my life up until now, and I see why. Like, this is such an eye-opener for me, and it's been a crappy freaking journey, but with the support that I have, honestly, like, I don't feel alone, and you shouldn't feel alone either. We have a few months left here in Korea before we move to our next duty station, which I will be talking about later. I won't be disclosing that soon, but yeah, we have a few months left, about 6 months, so we're trying to get all the treatment and work done here since we have the time. And I feel confident that we should be getting a positive outcome soon, if not by Christmas. That's kind of what we're praying for right now. That's what we're manifesting. But I'm excited. I really want this for us, like for anyone that already has a baby. One, you would understand that as you grow older, all you want is to just grow your family. I feel like it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I want this for Belle like so bad. She's literally going to be the best big sister ever, and I always tell her good things take time, and this is a really good thing that's going to happen for us and for her. She's literally been the best in all of this. Last night when I took my first Clomid, I told her, I was like, Mommy's probably not going to be feeling good for the next couple of days because Mommy has to take medicine for a baby, and she's just so understanding. Sorry, that was a fucking fruit fly. She's so understanding, and she's always like so wanting to take care of me that she's just like giving me so much love, and I love that feeling. She's just the best. So I know she's gonna be the best big sister ever when that time comes. I don't really have any high hopes because I don't want to excite myself and I don't want to overexcite myself. So like I said, I'm just keeping it super neutral at this point. My whole demeanor and everything, I'm just trying to be as neutral as possible. But I have a good feeling that this is going to be a really good outcome, and I can't wait for you guys to see our journey and just like live it with us. It's been a hell of a freaking ride, but it's just an eye-opening experience. I don't wish infertility upon anyone because it just absolutely sucks, but at the same time, you are in this for a reason. You're so strong, you can handle it. I tell myself this every single day, like, I can handle it, I'm strong, I will get through it, I'll be okay. And same goes for you. So yeah, if you guys have any tips or anything that's probably worked for you, or that, you know, you've come across that you would like to share, definitely leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to see it. As of now, I'm taking the Clomid. I'm not taking any other supplements. We've tried so far the ovulation strips from Amazon. We've tried pre-seed. Michael's like googling up foods to like boost whatever he needs to boost, even though he's like all good on his end. I love the fact that he's trying, so that's great. I'm taking collagen. I should probably be taking folic acid right now, but I'm not. I'm just gonna wait it out. Currently on Clomid, I've read a lot of like side effects and like the potential risks of what could happen. So I'm like trying to keep everything at bay and just protect myself. So I know that you should be drinking lots and lots of water. Keep yourself super hydrated. They say to drink a lot of Powerade, Gatorade for the electrolytes because your body is going to need it. And they say for women with low BMI to drink a lot of protein shakes, whey protein shakes. So I've been incorporating that into my daily routine. Usually when I work out, I don't try and do any supplements, proteins, whatever. No protein shakes. I don't know, that's kind of where we're at right now. It's been a lot, and Dr. Lee has been amazing. So if you are in the Pyeongtaek area, he's great, and everyone here recommends him. So I'm really grateful for him. He kind of just gets to the point. You could tell he really doesn't like fuck around when it comes to like the whole situation, and I really respect that. Michael really respects that, which is why we were just kind of tired of like doing the whole natural way, which is a great way also, of course. That's kind of what we were going in with, the mindset. So he pushed that. He pushed the all natural way. He was tracking my schedule, and he was giving us days to baby dance basically, and you know, it wasn't working out. My follicles were always measuring small. I was always measuring at like 13 millimeters when I was supposed to be at like 18, 15, 16, 17, 18 ish. So I'm always measuring on the smaller side. So hopefully with the Clomid, it will help it grow and progress in a more faster way, I guess you can say. I don't know if I'm saying this right or wrong. This is just kind of what I'm basing it off of from what I've been told. So yeah, he's potentially going to give me a trigger shot. So I'll be done with Clomid on Tuesday. So I have 3 days to rest, which he wants me to, probably before I get my trigger shot. I will bring you guys along in our next appointment, but that's basically it. I'll try to make this video super quick because I know a lot of people don't like talking chit chat videos. But yeah, if you guys are new to this channel, welcome. If you are currently dealing with secondary infertility, I'm with you. If you're dealing with infertility, I get you. And I hope you guys take my videos and just use this as a booster for yourselves, and just remember that you're going to be okay, and the outcome is always going to be what you want and the end goal and what God wants for you. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video. I'll see you guys soon. Until then, stay safe, because I know everything's just crazy right now. So stay safe, you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.